Welcome back. Get ready for a bash, and not just any kind of bash. It's a milestone birthday bash hosted by our great friend of the show, award-winning musician Bobby BlackHat Walters is excited about his upcoming concert, and it's going to feature some family members, and it's a birthday party. Good to see you, pal.
Oh, good to be here. Good to be here.
We have to say, too, that his daughter Maya and her newly formed band Zania, they are here. They were going to be performing for us a little bit later on today's show. But first, of course, we do want to catch up with Bobby.
Yeah. Welcome, sir. This has got to be exciting. A, you got a milestone birthday. B, one of your kids is here to perform. Excuse me, one of your children, not kids. I'm sorry.
Kids is okay.
Adult children.
They're kids to me. They're my babies.
Yeah.
That's
pretty exciting, and obviously, happy birthday a little early.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So, tell us about this family party you're going to have.
Well, my 70th, the big 7-0 birthday is on January 2nd, and I was looking for a way to celebrate that, and my good friends at the Ferguson Center, where I have the Bobby BlackHat Music Series, said, why don't we make that next show your birthday bash? And it came live, and I said, okay. And I said, what I'd like it to be a family affair. So I'm bringing in my family, my daughter's band, Maya. My other daughter, Kayla's going to have her band there. And then all of my children and grandchildren are going to get on stage with me at some time during that evening to perform with me. And then I'm bringing my blues family, the folks I first got started with in the blues many, many years ago. In fact, the gentleman who drugged me on stage for the first time, just before I retired from the Coast Guard, and said, you're going to play that harmonica on stage right now, tonight. He's going to be there.
Wow.
And the first band I was in, the band leader from that band is going to be there, from the old Black Rose Blues Band. And then Jackie Scott, the Virginia Queen of Blues, she's going to be there because she's the one that kind of gave me another kick to get going. So it's my personal family and my blues family all come together in one show.
I love that so much. What better way to celebrate turning 70? Because it's not even just about the number. It's about everything that you've been able to accomplish and all the people along the way who've gotten you here today.
Well, it's been wonderful. It's been wonderful. I'm blessed.
Yeah.
You know, I tell people all the time when we perform, we're blessed to be able to do it. But more importantly, the music we play, somebody needs to hear it. We're going to comfort somebody that day with that music. We're going to soothe somebody that day with that music. You don't know who, what, when, where, or why, but we get to do that. And that's, you know, people leave a job after having a hard day to come and watch us work because we're going to make them feel better. How powerful is that?
Yeah.
Bobby, you mentioned a lot of folks there when you were starting to talk, and it kind of hit me that all of us have this journey, as Amy was saying, that we go on. And you wouldn't make it to this point without a lot of help from a lot of people. And I love the fact that not only do you have your children playing on the stage and your grandchildren are going to be on stage, but those people who helped you get that first step going and then said, okay, that's good, now let's take the next step, all along the way. To be able to have them there has got to be fantastic.
It's fantastic, and I can't do this without my wife, Joy.
Yeah.
You know, she tolerates me. She's behind the scenes, power to be, and without her support and occasional, just what they do.
Yeah, I know.
I wouldn't be able to get it. And I forgot to mention Daniel Mojo Parker is going to be there too, another great blues artist going to be on that stage with me. So, but no, family is very important. And sometimes family gets kind of, they're outside of the window because you're doing things, you're on stage, you're getting applause, but your family's over here watching from afar. And you can't forget that they contribute a lot to what your support and what your success is all about.
We just saw a timeline of photos of you on the screen, you throughout the decades, and it just has to be so humbling to recognize that you are living the dream, right? Not only do you have that family, but you are able to use your gift in a way that you want to use your gift, and you've been able to do that for quite some time now.
The funny thing is that this was never planned.
Yeah.
And I say, if it's going to happen, if it's meant to be, it's going to be. It was never planned. And as I say, my tagline is, you never know what's going to happen at a Bobby BlackHat show. and I stick to that because I really go with the flow. And more importantly, I like to live in the raw moment of what's happening musically in this environment. I'm a blues guy, and we sing about things that happen in life, and what happens in life is usually not planned. It just happens, and so I get to share those stories, and I encourage other artists that if you have a story in your heart, let it out, because again, somebody needs to hear it. When I had my knees done, I wrote a song called "Broke Knee Blues." and
I know that song.
And funny enough, I've had people walk up to me, strangers walk up to me, and said that song was a motivation for them to either get it done, or more importantly, when they got it done, to say that they weren't the only ones going through the same thing. And so that's the power of what we get to do as musicians.
We all have points, and then and she was mentioning the photos from their past all the way to here. It's not a straight line to get from here to there.
No, it's not.
It goes all over.
Oh, it's like ping pong. It just bounces all over the place.
Well, thanks
but
for
the key is
sharing
being
some of
ready.
the
It's
journey
being ready.
with us, pal.
But thank you,
Really
thank you so much for inviting me
look
back.
forward to the
I come here,
tunes.
it's home, and I feel comfortable here. So thank you so much. Thank you.
You always have a seat on
Thank you.
Virginia This Morning
Thank you.
set. Make plans to help Bobby celebrate at his birthday bash scheduled for Saturday, December 13th. It goes on from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Ferguson Center for the Arts. That's in Newport News, Virginia. For more information, visit our show website by early this afternoon, virginiathismorning.com.